Hey everybody, it's Vicky here. I am going to show you a quick, like my video, that's my screensaver there. So I'm looking to show you guys a quick demo of how I use List Perfectly and how I use it to cross-post specifically to Poshmark. I know there's some confusion about how fast it can work and whether people are sharing screenshots and not and changing things, but I'm going to show you kind of a live video. So bear with me that it's not going to be perfect. And I'd rather show it to you this way rather than screen sharing so you can see what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my eBay store. And I'm going to click on my active listings. And the way that I cross post is that I go based on category here. So I'm going to go and look under, let's see, the category that I wanted to do today is men's clothing. And I'm looking to cross post some sweaters and sweatshirts. Okay. So once I search there, I'm going to have all of the listings here. I have 73 that fit into that category, so more than I thought. But so then my next thing I'm going to do is open up my Poshmark account and just make sure that it is I'm logged in, and I am. So I can either leave that open or close it. Actually, I'm not logged in. Sorry about that. I'm going to log in, and I will leave that up like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do here is log into my List Perfectly account. So you need to be logged into List Perfectly to get all of the information available for you, okay? So once I'm logged into the platforms that I'm intending to go with, so you can all see I don't hide anything here. That's my email address. Once I'm all logged in, I'm going to take a bunch of these listings. Once you're logged in, you're going to see these buttons here, okay? So these are all of my sweaters and sweatshirts that I have available. The first thing you're going to do is hit Start Selecting. And what I do is I will go down and highlight as many as I'm interested in importing or exporting over. And in this case, I did 75 yesterday in my dresses category. So you do have to click these one at a time. If there's a faster way, I'm not aware. It doesn't quite do all of them all the way down, but let's just see. I'm going to do as many as this will allow me to do. I think I have all 75 there. All right, actually, I'm going to stop right about here. The only reason I'm stopping here is for the sake of the video for time. So once you've selected them and they're yellow highlighted, then you're going to hit Stop Selecting. So I have 32 items. I can cross them anywhere I'd like, but in this case, I'm looking to go to Poshmark. They're already on Etsy if it's applicable, and they're already on eBay. So I'm going to go to Poshmark and then hit Proceed. And what you're going to see while they're processing is you're going to start to see all of these little windows open up on the top of your screen there. And they're going to have like little spinning circles. So you're just going to let that do its work. In this case, I have 30 some odd items, so this will probably take about 2 minutes from start to finish. So you're going to have to listen to me babble for 2 minutes. I apologize. Once the circle has completed and it has the little Poshmark symbol, that little red symbol, that means that that square is ready to go. Now, while it's working, it's processing and exporting all of your photos and all of the data. So you're going to see different things flash on the bottom of your screen as it's going through specific listings. But for me, I like to wait until they're all populated over so I don't get confused in the order that I'm doing anything. While I'm doing this, I'll generally, check messages on my phone, go in the other room, get something to drink, grab another cup of coffee, any one of those things. So it's pretty fast. Now, how fast that is really depends on your internet speed and your upload speed that you have through your internet provider. We happen to have extremely good and high-speed internet here, so I realize that this may not be as quick for some people as it is for me. But again, that's not a List Perfectly thing. That's an internet speed thing. So that's kind of on you and on what your provider has available. So let's see here. It's been, I don't know, how long have I been babbling now? A little over 1.5 minutes, and it's mostly done. Got another 5 more or so to populate over. And I'm just going to go through real quickly and show you how fast it is to get your information live onto your listing once you have this once you have the bulk of them populated over. Now, I'm not cross-posting this many every single day, but I am doing it while I'm trying to get the bulk of my listings over to Poshmark. Those of you that follow me know that I'm brand new to Poshmark, and I have about 500 listings there now. And my goal is to get all of my clothing and shoe items listed over there within the next couple of weeks. So I'm taking a couple of hours each day to send over a whole host of them. So it's all done. Everything has populated over here. That last one just went. And the way that I'm going to do this, and I apologize if it's difficult to focus. Like I said, I was doing it this way rather than doing a screen share so that you can see that I'm not flipping back and forth between screens. It's a little bit easier to just film myself this way. So this is the first one that is here, which means it's the one right on the top. And I'm just going to go from here. So this is my listing as it is on eBay. Now, when you get to Poshmark, they have far fewer characters. So part of this is that this is actually not too bad. I'm probably going to leave that the way it is. And I don't know why it says women's and then says men's. I'm not sure. See, this is where you actually check and see if you have great photos and information. So this is a men's large sweater, not a women's large sweater. And so all of my information is there. I'm going to select a category, men's sweaters, select a subcategory. This one is a V-neck. All this information is already here. It's gray and black. So one thing that Poshmark allows is you to pick 2 different colors, which I think is fantastic. So those are the predominant ones. Original price when it's vintage, I usually just put 0. And then for me, I put my prices a little bit higher on Poshmark than I do on eBay, because right now eBay I'm running a sale and I want to have some wiggle room. So I'll put that price up a little bit right there and hit next and list the item. And there you go. So that one's live. Once it's live, it brings you back to the main Poshmark page. So I just X out of that one. And now I have the other one here. LA Gear, 80s black sweatshirt. Perfect. I'll leave it just like that. Vintage 80s. All the information is down here. Select a category. This is men's. If you go to shirts, then you need a subcategory. It's going to be sweatshirts and hoodies. Black, original price. Again, it's a vintage one, so I'm not going to have original pricing. And I'll change my price where I want. Next, list. Guys, I've literally been on Poshmark for 5 days, 6 days now at this point. Actually, I'm sorry. I think it's been like 8 or 9 days. So, you know, it's really easy and simple to do. And I'm not having any issues in doing this cross-posting. So I can zip through all 35 of these in the next 20 minutes or so. So I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how quick everything populates over. This whole video here has been just over 8 minutes, and I think I'm going to cut the beginning a little so you'll see just how fast it can be done and how much of a game changer List Perfectly can be for you and your business. If you are a true business person trying to expand to multiple platforms with very little effort and energy, but yet not take away from your main focus or your main work, whichever that platform may be, this is the program for you. I'm super excited to see the future and my business and how List Perfectly is going to help me become a more profitable business personally. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.